Oh, you maybe remember the cat that was right there. So now again she was at my house, and because me passing by the neighbors, I told them, give her food. And they don't really know that a cat would eat, cheese shelves, coffee cream, all sorts of things, even yogurt, cottage cheese, whatever. So now the cat gets some food, and now I asked, she told me that they're gonna give the cat a house to live in, because during winter time it gets cold, so she needs to be indoor. And then because I saw that they're doing so much, they told me the cat is having babies. But it's too late now for babies. They come in autumn and spring and not in winter. So she's not pregnant. She has a scar. And I told her, a woman told me that this cat has got a scar. Okay then, and before the woman disappeared getting some food for the cat, because she was anxious the cat would disappear. But when she's hungry, the cat ain't disappearing. Okay then, but so I called her back and I asked, how do you call the cat? People like that have names for animals. And she told me, Mrs. Huber. Your Hoover is our Hoover. So, the English Hoover Dam and all of that, is our Hoover. And now they call her Mrs. Hoover. Oh, come on, that's not the cat name. I always called it Mountbelly. Mountbelly, that's a cat name. If you have names like Rosa, Lisa, these are cow names. I can tell you exactly what kind of name fits to what kind of being. I'm an expert. Oh, come on. But calling a cat Mrs. Huber is like not really caring for the cat, and then going like, So now, where are we heading to? Here I threw down my gemstones, remember? And because I've been doing so much uploading onto archive.org, now 2 videos have disappeared, and all the downhill walks and talks have disappeared as well. And the last bit of the real life of a cat too. So I must have been copying, and I copied it all at once. And because of that, I wasn't able to look, to make sure that, oh yeah, I copied and now I erase the original. So it's like, you gotta erase it when you're sure you copied it. But it wasn't possible to switch back and forth within the folders. The computer was busy. So yeah, it wasn't possible. So what I did now was, when I left, I unplugged the computer again from the Wi-Fi. So when I get back today, I will have a working computer, because also this morning the computer went berserk. He got real slow, and then when you click onto a folder and onto a file and you want to erase it, he doesn't do it, and you wait for 2 minutes, and of course you get mad and you click on. And because you click this and that, what happens is, you erase stuff, or you're just not... They're building the whole thing here new, because that's really the place where I went. Minkia, the wall has vanished, right? And there is gonna be winter soon, so that's no wall right here. But the wall existing up there kind of disappeared. Now they're building it. There is landslide happening at all times. So around here, but that's because they're building it up there. It's good that I was not around while they are working at it. It's midday now, so yeah, I got a few more insights into the life of that cat. And I'm gonna tell this woman I'm not gonna take care of this cat at all during winter time. So if the cat comes at my house meowing and no one is feeding it, you know, you need a budget. In 3 months it costs 80 Swiss francs. I need to tell her, you either do it or then you're not gonna be called responsible. You know, taking care means being responsible for it, 100% bulletproof. And so if they're not doing it, if they're just going, oh yeah, let's give her a name and let's, you know, fantasize about the cat, like they told me she's got babies. It's too late for babies. No, she's got no babies. It's too late. The babies are in autumn. What animal has got babies during winter time? Would you be able to feed a cat? I mean, if you were a cat during winter time, you need to be having the babies in spring and autumn to have the ground open to feed it. If we weren't around, that's what would be the reality of the cat. Excuse me, I gotta close my ears. I don't want to hear these stupid people. I'm not into dumbing down of my brain, so. And also I'm disgusted. I just don't like to look at them, and I don't like to look into their eyes, would kill me. I'm so disgusted. And then listening to what they say is even worse. Their frequencies are so dumbed down and dead, so when they reach my ears, they just don't fit in there. I'm working on another frequency, on other frequencies. That's my whole secret. Like they've got one very frequency and they're like a screwdriver sounding the same when it's an electric one, and normal screwdrivers, they can just do one task. That's what these people are like. They can only do one thing. Yeah. Which would be paying taxes. Doesn't matter what, you know. So yeah, I won't have to walk uphill. I will get the ticket, I will go to a big city, and there I will be visiting a monk. Actually, I could do an interview with him, I'll ask, because now I'm like starting midday. Usually I'm starting like in the mid of the afternoon because I do something before going there, and then because the ticket is still valid, then I would go there. But now I'm like, oh yeah, it's sunny weather, I want to be moving, so why not actually, you know, go somewhere? And why not go somewhere where I'm able to have coffee and, you know, eat sweets, just like that. I was really uploading such a lot of things. Now all the cat videos are uploaded, all the uphill downhill walks are on YouTube, so I cannot upload them onto archive.org. My artwork is up there, so now I'm kind of gonna forget about this account, and whenever I buy a new computer, I got a new IP there, and so I will upload again. So I actually should, because usually when you have when I buy a new computer, I also will have a new hard disk. The computer has got one, But now, you know, you cannot link computer to a computer. At school I have experienced that, but when you do it in reality, the computers are going berserk. You need some kind of hierarchy, kind of a router or something in between, so that you can successfully do that. It's not like linking a camera to a computer. It's too, you know, I'm not really sure I'll see. Well, actually, I'm thinking about buying a hard disk. So then I would have a new hard disk. All my stuff would be on the hard disk. So when I move, it's not just, oh yeah, all my files are on my computer and I'm carrying them with me. Whoever gets to hack my computer or just look into it will see my files. You know, I deleted all the nasty ones and stuff, so it's not about that. It's in general, I don't want the government to know about my different profiles. So I'm actually gonna buy some hard drive, and if I could find one on a stick, that would be nice, like to have a hard drive that is just a few few giga, so I could put all the books onto one. And you know, I'm gonna see if it's just a stick, that would be the best. No cables and no nothing, so all the, you know, electricity problems you don't have to deal with. And it's just on a stick, you know, it's so small then. That's nice. Sounds nice in my ears. So I'm gonna see what I can buy there. Well, actually, to buy all this, I'm not having enough money on me. Maybe, you know, a SD card costs like 50 Swiss francs when it's a fast one with a lot of space. So I'll see. I have like 200 something, 240. So I'll check out what I can get hold of, and maybe I'm doing different things. So I'm having stuff like the books on the sticks. One book already is on a stick, and whenever I have finished working on it on the computer, I save it onto the stick. And yeah, the others, they contain more pictures, so they're like, one is at least something 400 megabytes, like 300 something. So I need to be able to have them all on one stick, or each book gets a stick. I'll see. You know, because if one book gets a stick, I'm much more able to kind of cope with the loss of that stick, or the loss of like the data when the computer wants me to format the stick and just does it on purpose without asking. You know, we could get into times like this. You got Google and you got Windows. So if Windows updates to these kind of things, then the outcome will be that you're saying yes to stuff you don't want. So then they're like formatting everything, you hook to it, and then you lose the data. Nice. See, I'm not trusting that Google Oogly at all. Windows.